The Nigerian International Criminal Police Organization, Interpol, successfully recovers NIDCOM's stolen vehicle from Ghana. This story is unmissable. Stick around for details. And NIDCOM hands over to NAPTIP. 8 more Nigerian girls trafficked to Ghana. Trafficker arrested and jailed in Ghana. That's not all on the table. NIDCOM boss receives Award of Excellence from Global Synergy Newspapers Limited. Nigerian's chess prodigy, Deborah Quickpen, wins big in the just concluded chess tournament in Budapest, Hungary. Do not forget our complimentary segment of health tips by Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas, ANPA, and our Diaspora of the Moment. This is your favorite show, The Diaspora. I'm Juliana Vincent Yakubu, your anchor. Please stay. Welcome back. Let's begin with the story of the recovery of NIDCOM's stolen vehicle. During the handover of the recovered vehicle in Abuja, the chairman CEO, NIDCOM, Honorable Abike Dabri-Erewa, expressed her gratitude to Interpol and the staff of NIDCOM for their tireless efforts in tracking and retrieving the vehicle.
Thank you very much. This really is the story. And I want to thank Interpol, Nigeria, Interpol Ghana, Accra, Ghana, our embassy in Ghana, and our staff, transport officer, who did all the tracking, Akishola, and our security guys that went. So it's just almost a year ago, November last year, that this car was stolen, Dr. Bass's car. And we thank God for your life because they could have kidnapped you. So due to the tracking device and everything, we're able to trace this car to Ghana, Accra, Ghana. So I again thank both of you, Akishola and Tose Labinjo, for the great job. And then working with Interpol, here we are today, almost 1 year later, we got the car back. So thank you very much. And this it's unbelievable. And in the process, we went to Ghana a few times. There are many cars that are being stolen. Thank you to our investigator, IPO Aki. So we will borrow you. We'll borrow him to you for a while.
Just as Madam rightly pointed out, the report was made about a year ago, and we started coordinating with our counterparts. At the initial time, it wasn't in Ghana. It was in some other countries. But eventually, the car was tracked and geolocated to Ghana. A special thanks should go to your staff, Akin. And I will solicit that in due time, the Interpol will be consulting him, the NCJ for a wonderful job he did. Because we had a good collaboration. We share information, whether in the night, whether in the midnight. We share information, and it is this constant collaboration that yielded to this success. I'm soliciting to your commission that you will assist us, because sometimes we may have little hinges in even when the vehicle is recovered. Bringing it back could be a problem. As you rightly pointed out, there are many of our vehicles stolen from Nigeria but recovered in other countries. But we are still collaborating to see how those vehicles could be repatriated. And unfortunately, many of Nigerians that who are victims of stolen vehicles, they don't timely report the matter to the police. Many don't even report. And when you don't report the matter to police, there is no way we will get the information that such a vehicle is stolen. And it's only when we got the information that such a vehicle is stolen that we can impute the identity of the vehicle into Interpol stolen motor vehicle database. And the implication is that once such information is inputted into Interpol stolen vehicle database, it will be like diffusion all over the world.
How do you feel participating in this onerous tax? Are you an Interpol-oriented person?
Okay, thank you very much. Once again, my name is Akimboye Akishola. Like my chairman rightly said, it wasn't an easy task at all. It was very tough. I will be very sincere. It was very tough. But I want to especially thank her, Honorable Abike Dabri-Erewa, the chairman CEO of Nigerian Diaspora Commission, for being the backbone. Sometimes during the course of this journey, I sent her a text at 3:30 a.m. I have the evidence here. And I was even engaging the custom officer that this, and immediately she just responded. She responded to me 3:30 a.m. And I remember the day we were going to Ghana before we entered Ghana. So we were delayed at the border for almost 4 hours, you know. And when we got to Ghana almost 11 p.m. She was worried. She sent out a text. So I'm just stating that so that you know that this journey was not an easy one. The car was gone. I won't lie to you. It took us almost 11 months. But at least, thank God, we were able to track this car. We were able to retrieve it. The car actually crossed 4 borders. Niger Republic, there was a time we tracked it to Cotonou, to Togo. Then finally, it was sold to a Ghanaian. When I went back to the Interpol, that's the Interpol in Ghana. So the woman was like, "No, are you a police officer? Are you a security?" I said, "No." He said, "So you're coming to Ghana and you're telling me that you tracked this car, you saw the car that we have been, tracking for the past 3 months." And I told her, I said, "Well, ma, the car that was stolen was the car I saw yesterday. Thank God we have our car back." And for the record, this is happening for the first time, because when I got to Ghana, where the car was parked, I saw almost 30 other cars that they said was stolen from, Nigerians.
2 things we prayed for. 1, that the car will be recovered. 2, the people that did this thing, God will expose them. And I believe God will answer this prayer, and He has answered it. Amen. Just like you said, within 5 minutes of this thing happening, we called the control room of the police. We reported. We went within 1 hour to the police, the DPO in Utako, and reported this thing. And since then, we've been tracking the vehicle. I'm an engineer, so I know that there is a jammer that even jams the tracker, because for 2 days, the vehicle could not be tracked beyond where we were at the Eradua Center. But thank God for all the hard work. Chairman, I want to thank you for all the support.
Thank you, Interpol. So from Interpol to me, and from me to the owner of the stolen car, Engineer Dr. Sule Yakubu Basi.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Many thanks to all those involved in the recovery of the vehicle. Now, 8 more young girls trafficked to Ghana have been rescued and brought back to Nigeria. Chairman CEO NIDCOM, Honorable Abike Dabri Erera, receiving the young girls at NIDCOM's Annex Office in Lagos, thanked the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, for her unwavering support in facilitating the return of the girls.
So I now asked him, what are we doing here in Mazamaza? He now said that we are going to enter boat here to go and meet Chukwudi in Togo. We even think that Togo is in Lagos here. So as we crossed the line, he even tell us that those police people that used to be in the water, if they ask us where we are going, we should say that we are going to Togo.
They told us that we explained that we are looking for work. They said that her sister is looking for girls that is going to sell market for her. That the sister have 3 shops. She sells clothes and shoes. So we tell her that we would like to see the sister first before we talk price.
I received a phone call. She told me that she have a job in Lagos. So I was like, which type of job? She told me that it says girl, that she comes to Lagos, that she has served the madam. The madam is very nice. She pay nicely and she feeds you. The money that she'll be giving you is just to be saving it. So
5 of us, they did not tell us what are we going to go and do there. We don't know that it's prostitution. They tell us that we will go and work. We will be working sales there. They will be paying us money.
Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who has made it possible to get all of you home by providing transportation and all that. We thank Chief Callistus, who you've all been mentioned, and Uncle Peace, that you ran to. And we thank the Nigerian Embassy in Ghana, that we have been working with So your states, we're talking to your states, and we'll ensure you are rehabilitated. And then hopefully you tell your story so that others will not fall into the same trap. One thing is consistent, they would lie to you that if you take oath, you go mad. It's a lie, you know? So as you come back, we'll ensure that you're okay. Proper rehabilitation and all that with NAPTIP and your state government. So I think we'll all thank God that you're back home. That's the good news about you, but the bad news is that there are still many over there and we have to get them back. Eh? So I want you all to smile and be happy and know that you are home now. And
we are saying thank you, Jesus. Thank you, my Lord.
Okay, on behalf of all of them, I also say thank you, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for making it possible to bring these girls back home. There are many more that will be brought back home. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Chief Callistos, for taking them to your home and treating them like your children. Thank you to the Nigerian Embassy in Ghana for all you've been doing to be bringing these innocent young girls back home. And thank you to the Ghanaian authorities for arresting traffickers and working with us, cooperating with us. Thank you to our Interpol and police officers that have been working with us. Thank you, NAPTIP. So, girls, be happy you're back home.
Yes.
Okay, are you happy now?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Professor Jimmy Adegoke of University of Missouri, Kansas City, USA, was in NIDCOM for a strategic meeting. He is a professor of Earth and Environmental Sciences. He was received by Dr. Suli Yakubu Basi, Secretary to the Commission.
Congratulations on your retirement from
University of Missouri,
Kansas City.
Yeah.
You've been there for 25 plus years. You set up so many good things there. We are very proud of your achievements there. And also, we thank you for the support you are giving to the African Development Bank, based in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. But now we also look forward to see more of you in Nigeria, and especially in linkages with several things in Nigeria. We have the National Space Agency, which several of the staff there are your PhD students, and also you are part of the Smart Agriculture Program at the Federal Ministry of Agriculture.
That's right.
And also the Research Center on Dry Land Agriculture at the Bayero University in Kano. So you already know the terrain in Nigeria where your expertise and assistance is needed. It's just for you to find how you plug in, including our National Center on Climate Change.
My research program has benefited from the infrastructure that he was able to put together to support diasporas coming in. So he's coming here to the NIDCOM, Nigerian Diaspora Commission, to be the founding executive secretary of this commission. It's not a surprise to anyone. NIDCOM is a national mandate to harness the critical resource that this country has outside Nigeria. We may think that we have oil, and we do have oil, we have gas, we have all of those things. But our most important resource is our people. It's our most important resource. So, and when we talk about people, we're talking about people here. We're talking of our youths. We're talking of people in the public sector, in the private sector. We're even talking about the elderly folks. All of those combined together. Those within the country, those in the West Africa sub-region, those in other African countries, and those outside, in other continents. That is the most important resource that this country has.
The company that I'm trying to start up is a renewable company, so solar development.
With your initiative, I think that will become a thing of the past.
That's the plan. You know, we were trying to see if we could fill the gap in that space.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have anywhere NIDCOM can come in, because the commission established primarily for you, right? Especially for startups and other. So NIDCOM can intervene wherever necessary.
Okay.
You call on us.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, your father, who is a friend to NIDCOM, has this experience, and he also have. So we wish you a happy stay.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Good investment.
Yes.
I have good returns on investment in
Amen.
Nigeria.
Yeah, thank you.
It's the best country to invest. You can attest to that.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good to have you here.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
The Chairman CEO, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, has been honored with Award of Excellence by the Global Synergy Newspapers Limited. The award was received by Mr. Abdurrahman Balogun, Director, Media, Public Relations and Protocols Unit, NIDCOM.
We are here to actually present an award to one of our own, a lady that has done so well in the affairs of this country. We thought it necessary to come up with this book. The book is titled Power Brokers. Nigerians top 100 most influential politicians. Felt that we must have a record of some persons that have contributed so much to the development of this country. Felt too that it would not be wise to leave everything to the Western media, to relegate Africans to the barest level of humanity. Go to the Western press, most times they paint us very bad. They seem to believe that nothing good comes from Africa. So I said we should use this opportunity to showcase some personalities in Africa, in this regard in Nigeria, that have done so well, that have contributed so much in the political and economic landscape of this country. In that case, we came up with this proposal of selecting with critical indices, without prejudice, 100 politicians across the country, across the 6 geopolitical region. And out of the 100, she was lucky to be among the 11 female that happened to be in this book. The award which I'm going to present to our director, who has been asked to represent her.
Wow. Wow. Aha. We thank the Global Synergy newspaper for this wonderful presentation. Like we have rightly said, it's something that is cherished. Any kind of award to recognize the contribution of an individual to humanity in whatever capacity is something that should be acknowledged. It's something that should not be taken for granted. So on behalf of the chairman, this honorous award is something that we are not taking for granted. We appreciate it, and I know she will cherish it. And we equally thank you for identifying those qualities you have seen in her. It's not that we are exaggerating. It's a pity she's not around. If you open our office there, you see barrage of awards. As at the last count, it was well over 450 from both local, national, and international recognitions, those that she can display there. So this one will now join those awards
in recognition of our numerous contributions.
And now, from Budapest, Hungary, on the just concluded Chess Olympiad. The Nigerian chess prodigy, Deborah Quickpen, has made Nigeria proud again in the just concluded Chess Olympiad in Budapest, Hungary. The 12-year chess wonder won 7 of her 8 games. The chess prodigy in the Olympiad caught the attention of Daniel Ford International, led by Yemi Edun, who has been supporting the chess enigma, ensuring she stays on track to realize her full potential. Meanwhile, Maurice Ashley, the first black chess grandmaster who was at the tournament, is confident that Deborah is on her way to becoming the first black female grandmaster. Her extraordinary talent has garnered global attention, with Judith Polgar widely regarded as the greatest female chess player of all times. About 190 countries competed for honors. The tension in the air was palpable. The Nigerian team leader, Obinna Ogbonaya, remarked, commended Daniel Ford International, adding that your presence was a tremendous moral booster and your contributions to our growth and development are invaluable. Deborah won 7 out of her 8 games, playing against higher-seeded adults. At just 12 years old, she achieved the best results by any Nigerian in a chess Olympiad and the second best results from Africa in the tournament. Let's take a short break. The Diaspora continues shortly.
Hello everyone and happy Independence, Nigeria. Let's congratulate ourselves for the 64th Independence anniversary of our dear country, Nigeria. I want to appeal to you, do not let us bring our country down. No matter what happens, do not let us talk down on Nigeria. By talking down on Nigeria, we are talking down on ourselves as a people. So I appeal to you to continue to speak well about your country. We may have differences with individuals, but do not let us bring our country, Nigeria, down. Happy Independence Day, Nigeria.
Up next, health tips by Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas.
So when we meet our patient, we assess our patient just to make sure we have all the adequate data and the vital signs to help our patient surgery to be successful. And in peri-op, we have attached all the monitoring devices, hemodynamic devices, to make sure every aspect of our patient, even while they're asleep, is being monitored and we care for. And to ensure the patient is stable.
Now, to our Diaspora of the Moment with Shalewa Ajila presenting.
Our Diaspora of the Moment is Prince Tega Wanogo. Wanogo was born on the 22nd of November 1997. He is a Nigerian-born American football offensive tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs of the National Football League, NFL. He played college football at Auburn and was drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles in the 6th round of the 2020 NFL drafts. Congratulations, Wanogo. We celebrate you as our Diaspora of the Moment.
This episode of your favorite show was indeed loaded. Do join us again next week. I remain your anchor, Juliana Vincent Yakubu. Stay positive.